Hello there. I hope you're doing well. I think that this video is going live, so I'm going to wait just a minute. Hello, now I think it is live. How are you? I am here tonight. I'm Dr. Shiroko Sokitch, and I'm here tonight to talk to you and to help you feel better in any way that I can. And tonight I was going to talk to you about pelvic pain, pelvic leakage, and various health conditions related to our pelvis after menopause. Also, there are lots of women who have issues with their pelvis after having babies, or if they've had surgery or any sort of things like that. And coming soon, my friend uh, Isa Herrera is going to be hosting a free live masterclass next week on either June 17th, 18th, or 19th. You have a choice of which days. And she's an amazing physical therapist who has created a system for how to heal your pelvic issues using something that's beyond Kegels. So, Kegels, a lot of you have been told to use Kegels as a way to help strengthen your pelvic floor and to help strengthen the muscles that are in your pelvic floor. And sometimes Kegels will be helpful, but she's going to teach you a way to do these movements in a way that works so that you can feel better and that you can have more strength in your pelvic floor and in your core muscles without medications, without drugs, without surgery, so that you can learn how to be wonderful. Hello there. I'm going to give you the link here for the free masterclass if you want to. And then I'm here to answer questions. So if you have any questions, I'm available. And so if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. The other thing I wanted to talk about is that during these very stressful times, and things are not seeming to get less stressful right now, is I want to keep you remembering that the whole thing about healing is really about love. And as if you can really call on any amount of love that you have inside of yourself, if you can love everybody around you more, love your family, love your children, love yourself, love your body, in every way that you can to bring more love into your life, that will really help. And there are lots of different ways to do that. You can do things that are fun. You can hang out with family and do things that are fun. You can give little gifts even to strangers. You can participate in some of the events that are occurring these days to help others who are fighting for their rights of humanity and to help them achieve what they need to achieve in order to live their best life. So there are so many different ways to bring more love into your life that I invite you to participate in. I'm mostly here to answer questions. So if you have any, please feel free to ask me. And I'm looking here to see if there are any questions, and there are not at the moment. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and then if there are no questions, I'm going to just let you know that anything that I can do to be available to help you and to support your bodies in their highest health, that's what I'm here for. I am committed to helping you be healthy, to helping you have a healthy, amazing life, and there are so many ways to do that. One of my book is Healing When It Seems Impossible, 7 Keys to Defy the Odds. And it's about finding answers when it seems like it's really difficult to find answers. And a lot of my patients come to me when they've had a difficult time with some health issues. And the ways that you get to heal are to look for the root cause of whatever's going on, to find balance in your body, to find the things that will help your body feel better. So to find the lifestyle that works, the right diet, the right exercise, the right attitude that will help you feel better, and to learn to listen to your body. I had a pretty interesting experience the other day. I was doing Qigong. I've been doing some Qigong because I find it really nice. Qigong we call it like Chinese yoga, but it's not really quite yoga. But it's about moving energy. And one of the moves is where you twist from side to side and slap your belly and slap your back. So it's kind of like this, and you're twisting like this. And it is, there are a lot of different movements, but they're all about moving chi. And I was thinking about, because I had a lot of tension in my shoulders when I was doing this, and I was thinking about tension and why we hold tension in our bodies. And in particular, of course, why was I holding tension? Because I exercise every day, I eat well, I do things in order to move energy so that tension will leave my body. So I was like doing the exercises and breathing and all, and I started to feel relaxed. And I know this is so deep breathing is one of the most amazing things that you can do to be more relaxed in your body. But more than that, when you take big deep breaths, what happens is that your body starts moving energy. And I'm going to take a big deep breath now. So a big deep breath, you can't hold tension when you're breathing deeply. And you come into your body and you feel more present in your body. And what I realized for myself is I'm a thinker and I do a lot of thinking a lot of times. And so what I realized was that a lot of times when I'm thinking a lot, I'm up in here in my head and I'm not in my body, and I notice that I'm not really breathing when I'm thinking a lot. So ever since then, I've been practicing on a deeper level, taking more deep breaths and staying present, and that has been extremely helpful. And if you're dealing with pelvic health issues, this is another area where some deep breathing into your pelvis and it's relaxing your body. One of the things that I interviewed Isa last week about her masterclass, and one of the things that she said was, you know, people think that when you have trouble with urination that you should drink less water, but in actual fact you need to drink more water in order to be able to have your kidneys function properly, and then that will help your bladder function better, and that will help things relax in your pelvis. And so quite the opposite of what you would think when you think that you're having trouble with urinating all the time, that you should drink less, but it turns out that you should drink more water and more fluids. Coffee, however, and caffeine is not a good idea when you're having trouble with irritation of your bladder or any kind of pelvic irritation, because it acidifies your urine, and then that will make things more difficult for your body. So one other thing that will help when you have pelvic health issues and like burning on urination or pelvic pain is to become more alkaline. And how to become more alkaline, you can actually measure the pH of your urine, and it can you can if you see that your pH is low, so below 7 is acidic, and over 7 starts to be more alkaline. And when you eat a lot of greens, like I eat a lot of greens and a lot of vegetables, the more you eat lots of vegetables and greens and low starchy foods, the more alkaline your urine will be, and then that will help your bladder be healthier and more relaxed. So I don't know if she'll be talking about that in her masterclass. I'm actually planning on attending it myself so that I can learn more. But again, I encourage you to attend Isa Herrera's pelvic floor masterclass so that you can learn how to be healthy. I'm going to check and see if there are any questions here, and if not, I am going to sign off and wish you all an amazing evening and an amazing weekend, and I'll see you again in a week or two. Okay, Thank you so much. Have an amazing night. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi, Christina. I see you. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you too. Glad to see you all. Take care. Bye-bye.